Good evening, Maggie. It is Friday, August 20th, and I am coming to you from the guest room of my grandma's house. Yes, I am in North Carolina right now, and I am visiting family on my dad's side, like my grandma, and an uncle and aunt, and another uncle, and his partner that I have never met before. Ooh. Your room is such a beautiful color. It must be very sad to not be around it for very long, because we're coming back so soon. That's actually really exciting. So it's actually good that you don't get to be around it for so long. Sorry, I think that I and fat fatties and Sarah Lawrence in general take precedence over being around and enjoying your newly painted walls, despite the fact that they are very beautiful. Sorry for the crappy lighting, but I had to transition from the guest room to the computer room because my dad wanted to go to bed. I can't wait to talk with you more about Super Ambitions in person. I really like Super Ambitions. I have some/one of my own, but as time goes on, like I used to weigh it equally with hell, my career dreams have, we'll discuss. But I mainly want to hear about yours. Not going to lie, I a little bit want to join the Tuesday worship group. I kind of have free time, but I also am finding lots of ways to fill it, or somehow things keep coming into my schedule or whatnot. And actually, from this point forward, till we get to school, my days are kind of pretty booked. And even when I get to school, I mean, not that my days are going to be really booked right away, but like, I already have a lot going on, like having to meet up with people for like Christian Union things and plan things and van tests and lots of organizational things, whatnot. But I totally think you should come to one of the early meetings, maybe even like the first one, whatever, because I'm probably going to be like ridiculously nervous that no one will show up, and I don't want that to happen. So it would be cool if you came, especially because we'll probably be having not so much Jesus discussion, so you'd probably feel more comfortable. I think it's really cute that you script your videos, at least some of them, and perhaps mine would be of better quality if I did the same thing. We are totally getting married. Also, I just realized, but it's kind of funny that I caught the bouquet because Colin and I were actually planning on having like a wedding celebration of sorts before the end of the summer. Like, we even planned it and everything. Like, we made like lists of who like we were gonna invite and what the theme was gonna be and stuff. It was gonna be Pokemon, by the way. But yeah, weird. But that's probably not gonna happen now because I'm so busy before school. But yeah, I am so proud of you regarding the challenge and your research of Pokemon, and it is okay that you didn't play the games, or any video games for that matter, because most video games are pretty boring. There are some that aren't, there are some that are pretty good, but even I recently tried playing some of my oldies but goodies, and like, honestly, I got bored within like the first 10 minutes, and I think it's just because like the magic of it kind of goes away once you know what's gonna happen and how to get through the games. And video games are kind of boring enough that I don't want to start new ones. I just want to play the old ones, but the old ones I already know what's going to happen, so that's kind of boring anyway. I mean, it's nice nostalgic feeling, but like I'm not really entertained by them anymore. But yeah, I think though that you do need to play through Pokemon at least once in your life. I mean, you don't have to catch them all, but I think you should at least play through it. So I think I'll bring you a Game Boy at some point, and one of my games, probably blue or red. Actually, probably red. Red was my favorite. So, I'm gonna bring you red. You're gonna play through it. Yellow is the one that I like caught all 151 and completely beaten, so that one's special and will never be played over. But red, you can totally do that, so I think you should. Oh, and P.S. Take all the time that you need getting it done. I really don't care how long it takes. Like, whatever. It really doesn't matter. So, take the time you need. It's fine with me. I am so excited for cheesy. In fact, when I was watching your video and you said that the last video is going to be really cheesy, I like clenched my butt out of excitement. Is that too much information? Please keep me updated about your housing situation, orientation weekend. I would have offered earlier to house you, but there's a really good chance that I'm going to be in Boston seeing my grandma one last time that weekend. Not seeing the donkey show, but actually seeing my grandma, visiting with my grandma. But, like, please keep me updated, and if things don't work out, like, I can try to figure something out, but at this point, I'm probably going to be in Boston. But I do wonder, like, can you not get into our room? That's sad and bad. I hope you find a place, and if you can't, I will try to do something about it. Okay, my dear, I think I am going to edit this video and go to bed. It's a long day today and a long day yesterday. Actually, today, my parents and my 82-year-old grandma and my uncle and I all hiked up this mountain and back down, and in total it was 1.5 miles, which really isn't that bad, but like, given the condition of my parents, their health conditions, physical conditions, and my 82-year-old grandma, I thought it was pretty impressive. So they did a really good job. And so we're all kind of tired from that. And yesterday we toured the biggest private home in the country. It was the Vanderbilt estate, Biltmore. It was very cool. Very big. Very nice. I'm going to go say goodnight to people because I think they're all going to bed. So I will also bid you good night. I love you, and I will see you on Monday. And I won't be home yet, but I will be home on Tuesday. But I'll still be able to see your video on Monday. Okay, love you. Night.
Hi, Maggie. I'm pregnant. Hi. It's your daughter's daddy.
Oh my